Hi, this is Noureddin. This is the first video of a series of tutorials on how to build UIs with Go language using Geo framework. In this video, we will have a quick Geo introduction. Then we will have a demo to build a Hello World window like this one. You will see how to quickly draft a few lines of code to build windows, and I will explain a typical code format to write a Geo UI app. We will then see some functions on how to update some Windows parameters like title and window size. This is the book I will be using to create the videos of this tutorial. Most of the examples, along with many others, are found in it. You can find the link in the description below. Okay, let's start. So, what is Geo UI? Geo is a framework to build user interfaces with Go language. Geo is a cross-platform written entirely with Go, thus eliminating the need for external dependencies or complex binding to other languages, which makes it integrate seamlessly with Go. This also makes it lightweight and efficient. After doing this quick introduction, let's do a quick demo to draw a simple Hello World window. I'm using Ubuntu, Visual Studio Code, Go version 1.24.5, and Geo version 0.8.0. I will create a new folder to hold the videos of this tutorial. Let's name it Geo Tutorial. Another folder, Video 1, under it for this first video. And then I will create a new folder for each video. I'll go inside the latter and create an empty file, main.go. I will open it with Visual Studio and start typing the code. Package main, and then followed by a list of imports. You will get used to import the right packages with time. Visual Studio can also do it automatically when you save the file. The first package we add is OS, so import OS. This provides an interface to OS functionality. We'll need it to close the window. Import geoui.org/app for application. This package is managing the application window like create a context, as you will see below. It's also needed to use main event types, among other things. The next one is import geoui.org/op, op for operations. This package provides an abstraction for handling graphical operations like drawing shapes or creating widgets. Import geoui.org/widget/material. This package contains a material design implementation of widgets. It provides styled version of the widgets like buttons, text boxes, and so on. The structure of the code that I will write now will be the same for most Geo UI app. Open a main function. The first thing that we will add inside the main is an anonymous GoRoutine function. Adding the parentheses at the end calls it immediately. Inside the GoRoutine is where you run your Geo event loop that listens to events like closing the window, moving the window, clicking widgets, and so on. After the GoRoutine, we call app.main. This function keeps the event loop alive by running the platform integration code that keeps the application alive. Without this, the program would just exit as soon as main ends. So in summary, a main contains an anonymous GoRoutine that's called immediately by adding the parentheses at the end, followed by a call to app.main to keep the event loop alive. Inside the GoRoutine, we start by creating a window. W receive new app.window. This function is used to create a new instance of app.window type, which represents a window in the application. The function allocates memory for the object and returns a pointer to it, which will be used in the application to refer to the window. Then we need to create a new theme. Variable th receive material.newTheme. The theme defines the appearance and the styling of the widgets like buttons, texts, and so on. The information the theme holds are fonts, colors, default sizes, shaping rules like rounded corners or not, padding, and so on. New theme function is creating a default theme that will be passed to widgets at creation time, so Geo would know how to draw them. We need to define the following variable right before we start the event loop: var ops of type op.ops. This variable is declared to hold the operations. It's basically a recording buffer where you tell Geo what to draw and what to handle. In a nutshell, every time you instruct Geo to draw a rectangle, draw a text, draw a button, and so on, Geo doesn't do it immediately. Instead, those instructions are added into OPS variable until you instruct Geo to apply them and draw the widgets on the window. The main function enters in a for loop where it starts listening to Windows events. This method continuously pulls events from the window like mouse clicks, key presses, and frame requests. Based on the event's type, w.event.type, the code will decide what to do using a switch case code structure. When the user tries to close the window or the app is shutting down, Geo generates the event app.destroy event. The answer to this event is to exit gracefully with os.exit with parameter 0. Not handling it properly may result in exiting the application in an unclean way. Another very important event is app.frame event. It is generally sent by Geo when it's time to redraw a frame. In other words, update the window. The cases to get this event in an event loop are: first time the window appears, the UI is invalidated. This is like forcing Geo to redraw the window. We will see these cases many times in the future. And lastly, when the OS asks for a redraw. Example, when the window is resized, moved, or uncovered. For each frame, we need to create a new layout context with this command. GTX receive app new context. We provide the pointer to OPS variable and event E. This command ties between the list of operations, which is the OPS variable, and the event frame event, which is the variable E. The event holds frame-specific details like the window size and frame timing for animation and scaling factor. The link between the details of the event, which is E, and the list of operations, which is OPS, helps to lay out and draw the widget in the frame. Now we instruct Geo to draw a text label by calling material.label with these three parameters: the theme, th, the text size 16, and the text we want to display on the window, which is hello world. Material.label by itself doesn't draw the text. It just records the instructions into gtx.ops. To draw or render the text, we need to call .layout and provide the layout context GTX returned after creating the new context. The final step of this frame event is calling e.frame gtx.ops. That instructs Geo to draw all the instructions recorded in gtx.ops. Without this call, nothing would show on screen. The OPS would just sit in memory. This is the full code to draw a window with a text label. Easy, isn't it? Let's try to compile and run this code. We can do this in OS Terminal or in VS Code Terminal. Go mod init hello world, which is the name of the application. Go mod tidy. Go run dot, or we can use go run hello world, which is the name of the application. title is defined by default and it's GEO. The size of the window is also by default if it's not defined. We will see next how to set a different title and change the size of the window. In the second part, I will show you how to play a bit with the code to understand better the concepts and to add some more options to the window. First, I will comment the case app.destroy event altogether and run the application. Notice here that I am not able to close the window. What's happening here is that the event app.destroy event is sent, but we don't have any action for it. To exit from this, I would need to use Ctrl+C on the terminal to force closing the application. Let's uncomment it now so we can close the windows in the coming examples. Second, I will change the window title from the default text, which is GEO, to something else. For this, we need to add w.option app.title hello world after creating the window. Rerunning the app, it shows the new title. Third, let's play a bit with the window size. To set a starting size of the window, I add this w.option app.size unit.dp 400 and then unit.dp 600. The size is defined by using unit.dp, which is density and dependent pixel, and unit allows the conversion between different units. See how Visual Studio shows that unit is not recognizable. We should add a new import, or if I save the file, Visual Studio will automatically add it. Import geoui.org/unit. This new option allows the windows to be resized up and down. The user can make it bigger or smaller compared to the starting size it showed up with. If you want to define a minimum window size and enable resizing only to increase its dimensions, we use w.option app.mean size and the same unit 400 and 600. Run the app again. See how I can increase the length and width, but I cannot go less than the defined size, which is 400 by 600. Same way, to define a max size and enable resizing only to decrease its dimensions, we use w.option app.max size unit.dp 400 unit.dp 600. Now, if you want a fixed size, you can use both max size and mean size. This way, resizing the window up and down is not possible. To start the window maximized, use w.option app.maximized.option. And to make the window take the full screen, we use w.option app full screen.option. And we should close it with Ctrl F4. Please share to spread the benefits and subscribe so you will get all coming videos in this tutorial. Thank you.